America, I don't think you have, I think you see it. I think I told you. I think I've been telling you since transmission broadcast 1 what's going on. But it doesn't appear that anybody cares or anybody's asking the right questions. And so they're reverting back to those questions that they don't want to answer because the answers lead them into truths that make them feel uncomfortable. So the uncomfortability of the truth that they don't want to accept can stay suppressed and hidden, of course, behind meaninglessness and materialism that doesn't materialize into anything conscious or able to communicate truthfully with identity, no matter how real the fake simulation was, until it got assumed into the reality of such real that it failed to understand just how real it couldn't be before how fake it became, as it became the realest thing anyone's ever seen. Who knows? But what I can tell you is this, America, this is what I'll tell you. There's a lot going on. Who remembers that whole UFO before Kirk died and before the woman on the train got brutally stabbed? Who remembers that? Huh? Or the atrocity. All of those things. There was an alien ship on the way, wasn't there? Or was that, or what? Do I trust that algorithm? Do I not trust that algorithm? Where do these algorithms come from? Are they programmed for something actually small? Is there, you know, are there pizza people doing their pizza thing? And pizza popping. And you ain't gotta ask, all you gotta do is ask Jonah Hill to know how they're pizza popping and what they're pizza popping. And yeah, as it turns out, all that probing that you've heard about, ancient aliens, all that in between all the craziness, yeah, go back, retrace your footsteps and you'll see, especially the fourth kind type abductions, maybe stuff that you don't remember. Yeah, they're coming for your holes, bro. All your orifices, bro. Nose, mouth, and I think you know the rest, dude. And yeah, and that's what probing, alien probing, dude. It's always been a little, you know, uncomfortable, like a colonoscopy or something. But you know, from any which way angles, left, right, up, down, vice versa. So just remember, guys, and with this current state things are in, and look, and dude, listen, we know they're in an uproar, but just remember, like I said, don't ask any of the right questions. Don't seek to get answers. Make sure you don't look up who's on the Epstein, why, and anyone cares. If the Epstein's true, what's not true in the Epstein, or if anything was true before Epstein, or before anything else, or if any conspiracy is all real, or if it's so real the conspiracy was fake. And whether the conspiracy is fake or all of them are fake, one thing's for sure. I can hear the buzzing. I can hear the buzzing in my skull. Oh yeah. I hear it going buzz, 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 buzz. To the rescue, buzz, straight up. And that's why Toy Story 5's coming out. And that's why you gotta just love God and love people, and always, always, always remember the greatest law, right? And that's why it couldn't be summed up in one, right? And, hey, what's the greatest commandment? And Jesus says, love the Lord your God and love people. The fulfillment, the ultimate fulfillment of the law, and the administering of grace in person that was fulfilling the very, very standard that he chose to allow us to see, so that we could reflect God's glory back to him and maximize the glory God receives, because God chose to share his glory. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful thing, that image of God, that Imago Dei that you're stamped in, and it separates you, and it distinguishes you. And so in the world, and so with the current state of America and the political system, like I said, you just got to make sure, the biggest thing you can make sure is that you're not reading your Bible, you're not praying, you're not trusting in God, you're not going to church, you're not affiliated with community, you're not affiliated with fellowship, that you're trusting basically like every empty deceit and false philosophy that comes your way, listening to any false prophet that spits in the wind. And just basically encouraging everything the Galatians did, you know, just let those Judaizers come into the church and just tear it all up, man, and preach a different gospel than the one that Paul taught, which was simply Christ crucified and grace through faith. And like Jeff Durbin says, I don't want to truncate the gospel into just a short little message, and I admit I have a tendency to do that, and as I am learning many of things, even a smart, intelligent person that hasn't been brainwashed by too many things, well, you know what I'm coming to figure out? Well, we're all been a little bit brainwashed, even those ones of us who see or are enlightened or know things or don't know things, or how we know things about why we don't know anything at all. Because inside the Matrix, they are everyone and they are no one. And so, remember this, and this alone, America, this alone. The truth. And the truth, whew, well, I think you guessed it. Truth will set you free. God bless. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Huh, who would have thought the Great Commission completely fulfilled? The gospel reaching every soul, every tongue, tribe, every knee confessing and bowing. Who would have thought that it's just all a matter of time before the gospel has its way? That it's already having its way. And it's only a matter of time before everyone sees, thank God, the undeniable truth of His glory. Romans 1 on display. So, have a good day, America, and remember, trust all your timelines. This is TJK, and I approve this message.